time, and the Mississippi River, she's a golden dry.
What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today I have a special guest with me, the one and only, my wifey. What's up?
Hello.
Welcome back to the show.
Thanks.
All right, now I have a motive for showing you this song.
Mm-hmm.
It's because I don't know if I should tell you the motive now, but we'll just
after?
or in the middle. We'll see.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
But this is Hank Williams Jr. You guys, I've reacted to this, and it's one of the biggest ones on my channel. It's almost, I think it's gonna hit 1 million views, which is crazy.
What?
But when I reacted to it, I was like, oh, this was uploaded 14 years ago. So this came out 14 years ago. I was like, no, that's when it was uploaded. I think the song came out in like the 80s.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that. So every other comment is like, it came out, and then people message me like, it came out in the 80s because it's just such a big reaction. I'm like, I know. Like the first 3 people who told me, I was like, oh, I get it.
They will tell you off.
Yo. Anyways, cool things since reacting, which I think I reacted to him almost a year ago. I've learned a lot. But the first thing I noticed in this video that I would never notice, he has a nickname. I think it's like Bo Cephas or whatever. It's on the guitar. Yeah, because someone called him that. I just did a reaction to Waylon Jennings and him, the conversation. And he's like, Bo Cephas. And I was like, who's that? And then in the comments, everyone's like, yo, that's his nickname. And I was like, this is crazy. Anyways, let's get started.
40-year-old boys are back in town. Boys are back in town. 40-year-old boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old FUQ Boys Podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40.
All right, you guys, I'm going to get this logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. If you want to check out my other channel, Pegasus versus the World, over there I take on challenges, react to comedy, trending topics, stuff like that. However, all of the music and the music reactions happen right here on this channel. If you wanted access to the reactions early, we do have a membership for that. In the membership, there's a huge catalog of reactions that haven't been released to the public yet, so you can have some fun with it. That I'll link in the description. However, regardless, thank you all for the support. Huge shout out to the members for the support, helping the dream work. And let's keep things rolling. You guys, I'm getting this from Hank Williams Jr.'s channel. I believe this was released on a record label called Curb. That's C-U-R-B Records, or that's the label, Curb. Support. Please support. My reactions are never a substitute for the original content. And I believe they've been cool and cleared a few of my reactions. So I want to show that extra support and make sure that my reactions are a beacon of promo for these artists as well, because it means a lot to me. So thank you, Curb Records, and let's get it popping. All right, you ready? I'm going to bring it back, and then I'm going to get into my motives on why I'm showing her this.
The preacher man says it's the end of time, and the Mississippi River, she's a golden dry. The interest is up and the stock market's down, and you're only getting mugged if you go downtown. I live back in the woods, you see, a woman and the kids and the dogs and me. I got a shotgun, a rifle, and a four-wheel drive, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. I can plow a field all day long. I can catch catfish from dusk till dawn. Make our own whiskey and our own smoke too. Ain't too many things these old boys can't do. We grow good old tomatoes and homemade wine, and country boy can survive. Country folks can survive.
All right. What we thinking?
I like it. I like it. It's like a hardcore country song, like deep country.
Yeah. That's tight. So my motive is, I'm my motive is I kind of want to, like, we're not in the city, but I want to get in the outskirts. I kind of want to get in the country and get away from the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Why? Where do you want to be?
Not the city, but not the country.
Because her parents live in the country.
My parents live in the country.
It's funny because when I retire, though, I do want to retire on a beach. And typically I would gravitate to Florida, but they have snakes and alligators. So I want to retire in Hawaii because they don't.
I'm a beach girl.
You know what I'm saying?
Through and through.
However, you hear what he's saying. He's like,
this is my roots, though. This
Yes.
is my roots. I lived in a country town like this. I
Yeah.
grew up in a country town until I was 9.
honestly, the dudes in the diner reminded me of going to the sticks of Kentucky for 4th of July.
Oh,
and we
yeah,
stopped at like a
yeah.
little place.
Oh,
And,
we did.
And they're just
Yes,
like,
yes.
you know what I'm saying? They're
Yeah,
just chilling.
where my parents are.
It's just funny because I feel like in the current climate of America, you know, people will be like, oh, because I remember I went, because
We went somewhere too in Georgia, though. We're in Fort Valley, where I'm from.
Yeah. And like, this is what I think is interesting. I'm just going to keep it real. I'm not going to get political, but I just want to say this because I think people need to be more open-minded. I went out there with you, and every time, so this was when I was embedded in rap and traveling a lot. And I remember before I went out, one of my rap buddies was like, oh, be careful out there. That's MAGA country. And then every time I go out, I just get treated with mad love.
Yeah,
You
they're
know,
all
I'm just
nice.
like, I'm like, bro, like, I just wish we could break some of the stereotypes. And also, like, I get where it comes from, tribalism. Anyways, I'm not going to get into that too crazy, but the country, like, getting away from all the crazy stuff. You see how it even we live in Colorado Springs. It's a beautiful place, but now there's just like, it's interesting. It's just like homeless people and drug addicts just walking. It's just everywhere. Like I'm like, I'm trying to get them out of here.
I don't.
A country boy can survive. Teach me some country tricks and we'll survive.
I just can't do the spiders
The spiders.
or the
Oh
cockroaches.
my God. Come on now. There's country parts in Colorado. There ain't. Anyways, we're getting off track now. We're watching Hank Williams Jr. A country boy can survive. And I love it. This is also a diss track to the narratives because anyways, we'll talk about that later.
Because you can't starve us out and you can't make us run. Cause when them old boys raised on shotguns, we say grace, we say ma'am. If you ain't into that, we don't give a damn. We came from the West Virginia coal mines and the Rocky Mountains and the western skies. And we can skin a buck, we can run a trot line, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. I had a good friend in New York City. He never called me by my name, just Hillbilly. My grandpa taught me how to live off the land, and his taught him to be a businessman. He used to send me pictures of the Broadway nights, and I'd send him some homemade wine. But he was killed by a man with a switchblade knife. For $43, my friend lost his life. I'd love to spit some beach nut in that dude's eyes and shoot him with my old 45, cause a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. Cause you can't stop us out and you can't make us run, cause when them old boys raised on shotguns, we say grace and we say ma'am. If you ain't into that, we don't give a damn. We're from North California and South Alabama and little towns all around this land. We can skin a buck and run a trot line, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. Country boy can survive. Country folks can survive.
Forgot about that note he hit at the
I
end.
was gonna say.
He could sing.
Excuse me, sir. What?
All right, where are we at, Mamacita?
I love this song.
Yeah, it's a good one, huh?
Yeah.
So, oh snap, that's crazy. The first, like, these
Oh,
are
look
the
at that,
recommended
Country Boy.
videos. See, I'm telling you, it's gonna hit 1 million views. That's,
Oh,
crazy. So one of the things I brought up in that song, and YouTube's weird about, so I'm not gonna say the actual word, but it goes against the popular current narrative. Like, he's saying a range of things, like when he's talking about the river running dry, interest is up, the market's down. Like, we're dealing with all this now. Fast forward, he was talking about this then.
Yeah.
Too much crime in the urban cities, or like not necessarily the urban city, but in the city. Me
Yeah.
and you see this. Like, we
Yes,
see it with
we're
our
in
real
the-
eyes.
we're in the urban
We
city.
don't even go to Denver anymore because it's like, nah, we got kids. It just, to us, it ain't worth it. It's not like war torn or anything. Like, you go out, you should be fine, but it's just like so much random events happen. Like, there was someone who just got on the 16th Street Mall. This crazy dude just started had a knife and
Flight
started
attendant, right?
yeah, started getting people, and I think a couple of them passed away. I don't even know if they caught him yet. That's what's crazy. So, like, when I hear songs like this, I'm like, damn, he hit that on the nose.
Yeah.
So this is since doing reactions, I've learned a few things. He is the embodiment of what is called outlaw country.
Oh, yes. I can see that.
And so, like, it's different. They're smoking a little green. They messing with chicks. They have, they're just like, country sometimes can be, what would you say, kind of typical in the I love you, girl. I lost my girl. Hey, I should have been a cowboy. Certain things.
Yeah.
But then some people go off the beaten path and make different style of songs. And I would just say he embodies this rebellious spirit, the rebel, the outlaw country. And I appreciate it for that. I just appreciate it for what it is as art. And then also me just being a rebellious person by nature, being able to gravitate to that energy. You know what I'm saying? So
I like it because it just reminds me of my childhood.
yeah, you're home. I was surprised you ain't heard this. That's why I was
Me
like,
either.
girl.
I'm like, what?
Okay.
I wonder if I did little but it doesn't sound familiar at all. But who knows?
Yeah. Anyways, all right, you guys, let us know what we got, what we missed. Like, share, comment, subscribe. See you later.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ, boy.